McDonald's versus Burger King, the battle of fast food titans. Hello and welcome to Crazy Food History, where we explore the world of food and drink. Just recently, on July 4th, Americans feasted on beef patties and plenty as they celebrated their country's freedom. On May 28th, people throughout the world celebrate National Hamburger Day. Some may find it a bit much that Americans would celebrate a day dedicated to a sandwich, but one shouldn't underestimate the fervor with which Americans devour hamburgers. An estimated 50 billion hamburgers are consumed annually in the United States, or around 3 per week for the typical American. Burgers account for 40% of all sandwiches sold in the United States, with the highest concentrations of burger eaters found in Seattle, Philadelphia, and Boston. Which fast food joint serves the best burger anyway? In today's video, we'll find out who wins between McDonald's and Burger King. And if you want to know why McDonald rejected the peaceful invitation of Burger King for a collaboration, then don't miss the last part of this video. So let's begin with McDonald's, one of capitalism's most divisive success stories. In 1940, Richard and Maurice McDonald built the first McDonald's restaurant in San Bernardino, California. The brothers saw an opportunity in the restaurant industry for meals that could be prepared and served fast. In order to meet this goal, they developed a fast service system, which allowed them to quickly produce burgers. The fast food business started up. In 1955, salesman Ray Kroc joined the McDonald's team, and after buying out the brothers, McDonald's began to expand across the country. By 1958, he had sold 1 million burgers at a price of about 15 cents each. Kroc was instrumental in growing the McDonald's chain to 700 locations in the United States in under 10 years. Burger King quickly followed. Keith Kramer and Matthew Burns, the wife's uncle and business partner in Florida, acquired the concept for the Insta Broiler after witnessing the popularity of fast food burgers. Franchisees James McLeanore and David R. Edgerton bought the company from the original owners, who had started Instaburper Kings eateries in the mid-1950s. Burger King was rebranded and sold to the Pillsbury Company in 1967, with 250 locations across the United States. When comparing the two head-to-head, McDonald's clearly has the upper hand in terms of quantity. We'll get to quality when we're ready. As of January 2017, McDonald's had 36,899 locations in over 100 countries, employing over 375,000 people and serving an estimated 69 million customers per day. More than 14,000 McDonald's locations operate in the United States, making it the largest restaurant chain in the country. With 2016 sales of approximately $24 billion, it outpaced even Starbucks and Subway in the fast food industry. The fourth place finisher was Burger King. By the way, out of all the fast food behemoths, Subway has the widest international presence with 44,717 locations. McDonald's comes in second, followed by Starbucks with 25,085 stores worldwide, and then KFC, 20,604. Burger King, on the other hand, has roughly 15,000 stores in 98 different countries. It employs 34,248 employees all around the world and provides daily service to 11 million customers. In 2016, Burger King earned just over $4 billion. In terms of output, McDonald's clearly outperforms its rival. More than 1 billion pounds of beef are consumed annually at McDonald's by Americans, and the chain has sold over 300 billion burgers. This is equivalent to roughly 5.5 million cattle. Although McDonald's doesn't disclose individual product sales, the Big Mac is widely assumed to be the chain's best seller. It's estimated that 550 million of these stacked sandwiches are purchased annually. McDonald's fries are also popular, with daily sales of 9 million pounds being projected. Huge stockpiles must be kept in order to provide for millions of people every day. McDonald's currently purchases more beef, pork, potatoes, lettuce, and tomatoes than any other company in the world, and is in second place behind only KFC in terms of purchasing chicken. More than 1 billion cups of coffee are sold annually, with the United States accounting for over half of that total. Again, no official figures are available, but the Whopper is likely Burger King's most popular menu item of all time. This may soon change, as since 2016, claims that the BK hot dog was being reformulated. Since its release, it has become the company's top seller. To that end, Burger King has developed many new menu items throughout the years in an effort to catch up to McDonald's. Although not everything has been positively received by buyers. In New York City, one franchise recently made headlines for trying to persuade clients by applying for a liquor license. According to reports, Burger King is planning to roll out its alcoholic burgers to other restaurants. Still, individual Burger King locations are projected to make only a fraction of what a McDonald's shop would. In 2014, a typical McDonald's restaurant in the United States made about $2.6 million in sales, whereas a typical Burger King location made about $1.2 million. Experts attribute this to increased advertising and speedier service, as well as a wider variety of menu items for children and people looking for breakfast. When it comes to quantity, McDonald's nails it, but what about quality? Who makes the best burger is a matter of debate. Comparisons of the Big Mac, Whopper, and Wendy's Dave's Single Burger conducted by Business Insider in 2016 found that the Big Mac was the clear winner. In the same year, a BuzzFeed story claimed that Burger King served better burgers than McDonald's and that the latter sandwiches lacked flavor. The old adage says, horses for horses, but we really shouldn't bring up equines at this point. When the subject is hamburgers, despite what the numbers reveal, it seems that most Americans would rather eat burgers from a different chain. In a high-stakes survey conducted in 2017, Virginia's Five Guys Burgers and Fries came out on top for greatest burger in the United States, followed by California's In-N-Out Burger, New York's Shake Shack, Texas's Wendy's, and Missouri's Caldwell's. McDonald's ranked number 7 on the list, but Burger King didn't even make the top 10. One approach to get ahead of the competition, given the widespread concern about the health and environmental effects of the fast food sector, would be to reinvent yourself as a fine dining establishment. If we had to choose between the Big Mac and the Whopper, the latter is probably the unhealthier option. The Big Mac clocks in at 530 calories, while the Whopper clocks in at 630 and has 38 grams of fat. One researcher compared his findings of the nutritional profiles of sandwiches offered by the two chains. According to his findings, a sandwich from either McDonald's or Burger King is almost the same number of calories. Therefore, customers shouldn't worry about which dining option is the healthiest. But if you don't care about your calorie intake, you can always get a McDonald's double quarter pounder with cheese at 770 calories or a triple Whopper at 1,020 calories. Neither of these burgers can match Hardee's 2/3 pound Monster Thick Burger, which clocks in at 1,290 calories, roughly half a man's daily calorie needs, to stay in good health. When you consider that a large order in fries and a large shake together of almost 500 calories, it's simple to see why Americans are facing an obesity epidemic. 1 in 8 Americans have worked in a McDonald's at some point, according to the company's own data. On a happier note, Burger King once approached McDonald's about making a McWhopper jointly in honor of World Peace Day. We applaud the intention, but we think our brand should do something more to make a difference, McDonald's CEO Steve Easterbrook said in response to the peace offer. In conclusion, Ronald McDonald is the most famous fictitious image to U.S. youngsters, surpassing even Santa Claus. This means Burger King will likely always be playing catch-up. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our amazing videos.